And despite all the stuff that are happening, we still got to remember that coronavirus is still with us. This week, the virus broke out again in Beijing. Since 11th of June, there has been over 100 infected cases reported, and that ended the city's 55-day run without a locally transmitted cases. Of course, people are worried. The city of Beijing immediately raised to second-level emergency response. All schools are closed once again. Online courses are back, tourist attractions are closed, residents are encouraged to work from home, and if not necessarily, don't leave the city. We know what to do now this time, and it's taken very seriously by the government and the citizens in order to contain the spread.
And I know you may probably heard that the virus is linked to a seafood market, but to be exact, traces of the virus were firstly found on the chopping boards using for imported salmon. They found it while doing random tests in markets, so over the night, all salmon products were pulled from the shelves in Beijing and tests for coronavirus were run on salmons in different cities. There is no scientific evidence yet that verifies the fish as the source of the spread, but for salmon lovers out there, don't eat sushi for now, okay? To be on the safe side, let's have it cooked. And believe me, it's as good as it's raw.
Yes, and that's the point of view of many social media users, trying to warn people about it instead of irrationally blaming other countries. Since research has discovered that the strain of the virus found in Beijing is very similar to which is now spreading in Europe. But people get to the business and try to contain the virus. We're not certain of the source of it, so we wait for scientific breakthroughs. We don't jump to conclusions.
And by the way, thanks for all your valuable media resources used on this. On the 11th of June, there were 36 cases, and it was all over the news headline already. But what about the 20,000 new cases in America? I mean, we really appreciate it if it's because you think Beijing is a bigger story, or Chinese are more important. I mean, there's the protests in the presidential election to cover, just to mention a few. Or maybe it really took you by surprise like it did us. For us, we thought Beijing were taking enough precautions. Just look at this meme. Maybe that's what you think too. We don't know, but whatever it is, as a news agent, we strongly recommend that you do fact checks for all articles. You can't just randomly choose a photo with Chinese characters and presume that it's China. It is not China, okay? It's Korea.
And hey, it seems like you guys got enough information straight away. So cut the crap about China withholding information about the virus. And maybe this time try to get enough supplies in case there might be a second wave. But I guess you have to be finished with the first to get on with the second. Come on, the virus is around you. Let's not have history repeat itself.